Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build the Fencegate ladder. Now this is a new form of vertical transport. It is certainly not the fastest way of travelling upwards, it's not the most resource friendly and it's not the quietest, however it is a new form of vertical transport. Now the other day I was challenging myself to try and come up with different ways of doing this and I thought of using the fence gates. So we're going to control the fence gates with redstone and that's going to make it easy to travel upwards to the top. So what we do is we stand on the fence post at the bottom, we press the button and then we hold down spacebar, and now the fence gates are closing and opening so that we can make our way up to the top like this. So as we hold down spacebar, the one below us closes each time and then we get to the top like that, which is very simple. Now obviously, as I've said, this isn't very resource friendly, it's not very practical, it's not fast, but for those of you that like something fancy in your base, I thought I would do a tutorial anyway, because maybe you'd like something like this to show off to your friends. But as I said, it is not very practical, it is not fast, and so I really wouldn't recommend building this. However, it was pretty cool to show you guys a new way of travelling up. So before we jump into a tutorial, I'm going to explain to you how the redstone works and a few different things about this as well. So obviously this starts with us pressing the button, and on the other side of this is a pulse lengthener that was shown to me by Phenomen. So these are on subtract mode. The redstone is going to go around in a loop, and that means the signal strength is slowly going to degrade. So when it makes its way down to 0, that's when the redstone torch will turn back on, so it acts as a pulse lengthener. So that pulse that has been lengthened goes into the bottom here, and what we have are some stacked repeaters that go around in a circle, so you can see the signal passes through this repeater, then it goes through the torch to send it through another one, and then back into a torch again. So the front side of this is always going to output power, which is what keeps all of these fence gates open. You can see on both sides they're powered by redstone, and then when the signal travels through it, all of these torches are going to invert and the redstone at the front here is going to turn off bit by bit because we have the delay at the front and back from the repeaters, and so then that travels all the way up to the top. So slowly all of the fence gates open and then it closes again. Now the reason that we have a fence post at the bottom is because the fence gate, like the fence post when it's closed, has the 1.5 high hitbox. So when you're standing on top of it and you try to jump up to the next one, you have the extra hitbox to jump you up. So if we didn't have the fence post at the bottom here, then we wouldn't be able to jump up onto the first fence gate. So anyway, let's press the button and see this in action. So you can see they're closing one by one. If we go around the back here, you can see all of the redstone turning off as that extended pulse makes its way through here. And then you can see the redstone turns back on again. So now we're going to start the tutorial. In front of me I've marked out 2 areas for which we are going to build in. On the left we have the yellow wall, which is 3 blocks wide and 5 blocks deep. This is where we're going to place the fence gates and the redstone that controls them. And so you can see we've already placed this fence post at the front. It's above this where you're going to place down your fence gates for travelling upwards. Now on the right hand side we have the blue area, which is 2 blocks wide and 5 blocks deep. This is where we're going to build the redstone for the pulse lengthener that controls the redstone in the yellow area. And so to build that pulse lengthener, you are going to need 9 building blocks, 4 pieces of redstone, a repeater, 2 redstone comparators, a redstone torch and a button. So we're going to start off by placing down some building blocks like this in this shape, and then we'll come around to the front and place the button, and then we're going to put a comparator at the back in that direction and another one in that one, put both of those on subtract mode, and then place down our redstone, which goes in these 4 positions. And then what we want to do is put down a torch here, a repeater facing in that direction, and then last of all we need to place another block above this piece of redstone. So now I'm going to show you how to build the redstone that goes in the yellow area. Now this is repetitive building, so there's actually 2 layers to this that you stack on top of each other over and over again, and to build those 2 layers you will need 15 building blocks, 4 redstone, 2 repeaters, 2 torches, 2 fence gates and 1 half slab. And we want to start off by placing those fence gates. We want them to face in this direction like so that we can open them and stand on the edge and be able to press the button here like this. Then when you've placed those, you want to put 2 blocks around them on each side. We're going to put a block here and then a slab in this position, so remove that one there, and then put down 2 pieces of redstone on this side, 2 pieces of redstone on that side, and then put 2 blocks above like that so that the redstone doesn't connect. Then we're going to build the next bit at the back, which has the delay, so 3 blocks like this, put a repeater here on the 4th setting, another one there also on the 4th setting, and then put a redstone torch on this block, put a block above it, put a block on this side of the repeater, and then on that side as well, and then put a torch here, and then it's all ready to be repeated over again. So I'm going to build another layer on top of this one just so you can see that in action as well, which is always useful. So your 2 fence gates, then we put blocks all around them, a block here and then a half slab above, and then you can place down those 2 pieces of redstone. So now this one is on top of the half slab below, and then around on this side it's on top of those 2 blocks which we're going to place now for the next layer. And then we can place down those 3 blocks at the bottom here again in these positions, and put in our repeater on the 4th setting, a repeater here also on the 4th setting, then a torch with a block above, a block over here, and a block on that side of the repeater as well, and then last of all another torch right here. And so you can see that's ready for you to build another layer on top. So I now built a couple more layers on top, and I thought I should give you a demonstration that this works accurately. So let's stand in the front here, press the button and hold down space, and make our way up to the top. So when you finish building this and you've actually got to the top like we have here, there's a few blocks that you can remove at the back. You actually don't need this torch, this block, this repeater, this block, or this torch, and neither do you need these ones as well. There you go. So that is it for another Minecraft tutorial. If you've enjoyed this one, if you like the design, please do leave a like. It is always appreciated and it helps support the channel. There is also a schematic available in the description box for download if you want to import this right here into your world. But that is it for this video, so as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.